Hi, Scorpio. How are all my Scorpios doing? Hope things are going well. This is going to be your reading for May 16th through May 31st. Thank you so much for all the personal readings and the energy sessions that have been booked. I'm just having so much fun working with you guys. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. It's going to take you to my website that will have the different options available for you. I kind of have something at, all different levels depending on what you want. You can also find me on Instantgo, which is a really fun, fast way to send over a message and get a quick answer to a question that you have. And also, if you're interested in energy therapy, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live or where you're located. I have clients all over the place. So you can go to my website. The link is below and read the testimonials and check it out. So you can also donate to the channel. Thank you so much for the donations that have come in. And this is my full-time career. I don't do this on the side. This is the only work that I do, and I'm really here for you guys. So let's get into the reading. Scorpio, I'm so curious to see what's going to show up for you today. I know in the last reading we had that divine guidance for love, I think is what it was, where you are possibly finally going to make some movement forward. So I feel like Scorpios have just been going through so much lately. A lot of soul searching and inner growth, and they're just the most deep and passionate signs. So for that, they really do need alone time, which can be really difficult to deal with if you're dealing with a Scorpio. So we do have the new moon in Taurus, which is on May 15th. So we're going to still be feeling those energies till like the 17th or the 18th of May. And then we're building to a full moon that will be in Sagittarius on May 29th. So I'm really excited for that full moon. I feel the energy is going to be very much about openness for love and expansion and abundance, and I think it's just going to feel really good. Sagittarius is a lighthearted, fire sign. So yeah, that is what's going on with the cosmos. Okay. Scorpio, May 16th through May 31st. Oop. Scorpio, May 16th through 31st. One more card, please. All right, Scorpio, so what do we got? The first card that we have here is the Knight of Cups. So again, I feel like this could represent you bringing your offering of love, or it could be a brand new love coming in. But the Knight of Cups is pretty sure of their emotions, which I feel like in the past few readings with you guys, your emotions have been sure. It's like everything else around that you've been having a hard time with. So I think your emotions are still there. I do think you still care about whoever it is that you're dating or dealing with. So, this could be representing you dealing with another water sign, so a Cancer or a Pisces, or another Scorpio. But again, the Knight of Cups is more solid. The Page of Cups is a little more wishy-washy with their emotions, but the Knight of Cups, they know what they want. It's a very solid card and a solid offering. But the next card I have is the Ten of Swords. So this card can be representing a couple things. So the relationship may come to an end. You may decide whoever you've been dating or dealing with that they're not the right partner for you. But this card also can represent betrayal. So dishonesty, it can represent cheating, it can represent being stabbed in the back, taken advantage of. Just, it's not a very happy card. But with this card, it's a very like fast ending. So you may be letting go of someone in your life. It may not be a romantic partner. This could be, you know, a business partner. It could be a family member. It could be, you know, this is not necessarily linked to love, but there's been some sort of dishonesty and betrayal that you're dealing with, I feel like. Which maybe is why you've kind of really pulled back a little bit from moving forward. You're processing all of this. Or you're just still afraid to move forward in love, because the next card I have is the 8 of Coins. So, oh, Scorpios, are you burying yourself in work? So this guy is just so focused on work and so focused on this one coin. He's like oblivious to anything else that's happening in his life. He's very much about the details. So yeah, it's like, it's so interesting how these cards lay out, because I feel like you're sure of your emotions and what you want, but you still feel like this and you don't want to deal with it. So like you bury yourself in work and you're just really focused on like your career and clients and all of that. But that card also can represent the details being worked out. So the universe may be working out the details with the ending of whatever that relationship was, if it is romantic or family or friends. But what else do Scorpios need to know? All right, so we got a couple cards that came flying out here. Yep. So next we have the 10 of Wands. This card always to me represents like burying your head in work and getting way too overwhelmed and carrying way too many burdens. So I feel like you're really avoiding the love department right now. I hate to say that, but I feel like you're avoiding the love department at all costs. So, you know, look at this guy. He can't see anything but his work, what he's dealing with, and he's very much alone. So he's not asking for help. He's not reaching out. Oh, Scorpios, is that resonating with you? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you may have felt them pull away a little bit if this is what they're going through. Because again, I have now the 7 of Coins, which he's just standing back. He's not making a move. Look, both feet are like solid on the ground. No steps being made. And he's just kind of acknowledging and looking at what he has, and I feel like evaluating his situation. So what are you afraid of, Scorpio? Like, what is it that you're afraid of? Are you afraid to be vulnerable again in a relationship? Are you afraid to really open yourself up? Because I feel like deep down, the offering of love is still there. I feel like the offering of love is very much still there, but it's like you won't make a move on it. You're finding every excuse in the world to not deal with the love. And then the next card we have again is the 6 of Swords, which is movement away. But maybe this is a positive card. You know, maybe you're moving away from rough waters and you're working so hard to try and get to calmer waters. So maybe you are aware that you're doing this and you're trying to move forward and you don't want to stay here. Because I feel like you're lonely here. Like you're lonely when you're buried in work and, you know, not connecting, and when you don't have that emotional fulfillment, because you are such an emotional and passionate individuals. So, you know, you're moving away from something. But let's see what else. Scorpios, May 16th through the 31st. Scorpios need to know. Scorpio. Yep, okay. So the last three cards that came out are three major arcana cards. So we've got the first one that came out was the Moon card. So the Moon card is very much can represent our fears and our anxieties and our darker side. So I feel like this is representing you guys really pulling back, doing exactly what I felt you were doing. The Moon card can also represent kind of our inner desires and what we truly want at a subconscious. But something in me feels that you're blocked, Scorpio. Like you don't want to face it right now for some reason. But what is it? What's blocking you? Because the next card I have is the Star card, which is rest and rejuvenation and finding your true north. I just took a big sigh of relief for you guys because I really feel, and I still feel, that the person that has showed up in the past readings for you is your true north. I still feel that your offering for love for them is what is the best thing for you. So maybe you're going to take some time and rest and rejuvenate and realize that, you know, the Star card is also about balance. Getting in touch with ourselves, you know, but this card also it's like time spent alone as well. Every card on here is like you spending time by yourself. And then the last card that we have is the Temperance card. So I'm kind of happy that this is the last card that came out, because the Temperance card is like getting to a place where you're balanced. It's like the balancing of two extremes. So I feel like hopefully you will reach a place of balance between this extreme barrier, you know, self and workaholic side and this part of you that wants to offer love, because there's also Cups on this Temperance card as well. So we're starting and ending with emotions. They're the only two cards with Cups here. And the Star card. The Star card does have two Cups also, which is, you know, the second to the last card. So I feel like it's the in-between. Yeah, the last couple weeks of May, I think, might be a bit challenging for you. And if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, I really feel there's nothing you can do at this point. You just really have to give them their space. Let them go through whatever they're processing and dealing with and changing in their life and moving away from, because they're going to need rest and rejuvenation and to really find themselves again before they can come forward with this offering of love that I know is deep down buried inside of them. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you guys. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I'm going to pull one last card, see if there's anything else coming through for Scorpio, May 16th through May 31st. New beginnings. Yep. New beginnings. You're going through it, Scorpio. So all of this that you're doing, like, it has to be done. You're in your own process and you're doing it the best way that you know how. But it's going to bring you to a new beginning. You know, a new beginning where you're balanced, you feel whole and complete. So part of me feels like there's some stuff coming up from the past. You're like cleaning out your life in a way. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So, but new beginnings, this is what you're working towards. And I think you're going to be ready for it come June, to be honest, because you're going to be ready to just be done with this inner work and outer work and taking on too much work and work. So you can get back in touch really with your emotions. Okay, so if that didn't resonate, you can watch your moon sign and your rising sign. I love reading all the comments below the video, so leave your comments. And if you do want a personal reading or to go deeper into your specific situation, if you're a Scorpio or you're dealing with a Scorpio, I would love to do that for you. The link is below that will take you to my website so you can make a booking. All right. So that's it for now. I will see you for your June 1st readings. Bye, Scorpio.